warning now about online scams during this crisis. With record numbers of Americans filing for unemployment, a rash of criminals are looking to cash in on people seeking jobs. The Department of Justice has disrupted hundreds of COVID schemes, and our Chief Justice correspondent Pierre Thomas is in Washington with more on what you need to know. Good morning, Pierre.
George, good morning. With more than 26 million people out of work and counting, Americans are increasingly desperate for jobs, and the bad guys know it. This morning, authorities are warning about thieves promising jobs and the safety of working at home.
Hello, this is a courtesy invitation to work with Amazon from home.
An automated call promising a good paying job.
Make up to $400 in a day. No sales or technical experience are needed.
Problem is, the FCC says this call is nothing but a scam and has nothing to do with Amazon. According to the Federal Trade Commission, consumers filing more than 24,000 COVID-19 related complaints since January, losing nearly $19 million to fraud.
They want to work and they're looking for opportunities. That's what makes this so despicable.
The fact that we have this dark underbelly that is going to try and profit off of the fear that this virus has brought into our daily lives is, the word you use, despicable. It's really terrifying to think about.
The target's people like Chris O'Reilly, who lost his job and was anxious for work. He says he thought he found a job proofreading related to the pandemic.
Part of the reason why I was extra sold on the job was because it would be helping put out material that would be educational for people during this time.
He says he received a check for $3,000 to pay for a computer and other items and instructions on how to buy them from so-called approved vendors.
I divided the $3,000 payment into two $1,500 payments.
But after paying those vendors, Chris learned that the $3,000 check bounced and no job or computer ever came.
It's an extremely intricate scam that they run, and they're sophisticated.
In addition to losing money, another common trait in work-from-home schemes, identity theft.
You're giving them your name, your address, your bank account routing number, your social security number.
So how do you protect yourself when searching and applying online?
Don't use the phrase work from home or the phrase work at home when you're searching online for jobs. Most scammers are going to use those phrases.
When searching online, experts say use terms like remote work or telecommuting or virtual work. Those are the terms legitimate companies use. The online service in Chris's case tells us Chris communicated with other individuals, not the company directly, and that, quote, when parties message off the platform, it removes their ability to detect malicious activity, George.
And Pierre, what other tips do you have for people who are at home now searching for work?
George, do your homework and research the company. Call the corporate offices, check with the Better Business Bureau for complaints, and George, never give up any of your personal information or money before you're satisfied the employer is legitimate. George?
So important to remember that. Okay, Pierre, thanks very much.